Let's see. Is audio working? Audio and video are working. No reason to wait because I'm late already. See, I was a poet and didn't know it. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. What is going on, Mr. Bob Bruce? There's Chris K.
Winning.
Chris K, what's going on? Ken, Dan the man, what's up? Rich, Scale Model Snail, what's going on? Jess, hey, Shu, what is up, Shu? Spencer Wolf, everybody's popping in tonight. What's going on, Tom? Tom is here twice. Tom is here on 2 accounts. Jalen, what's going on? Go for it, painting. Good to see you, John. Upstate Scale Modeling. Hopefully everybody, like I said, is doing well tonight. First off, my apologies. I'm never here anymore. Too much crap real life is going on. As you can see, over a month, the printer is still in the box. Haven't taken it out. I got all my results back. I don't know if I told you guys. I posted it everywhere pretty much, but everything that they did biopsies on is clear, but I have to go every year now for them to do a full body scan to see if there's any more little things that they need to cut off my body and send out, because I am a fair-skinned person and I work out in the sun all the time. So that could be a bad thing. Kenny, is this the thing? I was told that this was the thing. Is it not the thing? This is the thing of the thing. This is the thing of the thing. So apologize for not being here. I'm trying to be here as much as I can, but something's always going on. I would have been here at 7 o'clock tonight, but Kelly had to take her mom to the dentist. They didn't get back in time, so we didn't eat dinner till 7 o'clock. And, of course, we sit at the table for a while. She's out with the dogs. Elaine, everybody knows her as Kelly's mom number 1 that was here with us. Unfortunately, she has kidney cancer again. She's going to get her surgery on Friday, so hopefully everything goes well with that. Plus, I've been working a ton of overtime. Once overtime comes, I am a money whore. When the money is there, I work. It could be 7 days a week. It could be till 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Like last Saturday, it was till, by the time I got back to the garage, it was 8 o'clock at night. Didn't get home till much later. So that's what's going on. Tom's is in the box too. I need a button made. Ken, you got to tell me what sound effect. Tom is here twice. Me? How is that even possible? What's going on, Jason? Good to see you, sir. If you guys don't know, Jason's Model Shop has a podcast. So you could catch it on YouTube. If I'm right, Jason, you could catch it on pretty much, I think, all the major podcast outlets. So if you haven't yet, go check out his podcasts. Okay, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm just gonna go with blue. I'm not even gonna try to do the TGE1 part. Oh, geez, Louise. Do me a favor, Jess. You know my email, hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com. Send me your address. I always see you doing the cards. Mine is not like a valid shop card, but they're as big as a shop card, and they're pretty much our business cards that we send out with every order. So send me your address in my email, and I'll send you one of those cards. How about Danny boy? How's it going, Blue? I see Jalen has double juice up there. Apple, Google, Spotify, and Amazon. There you go. All 4 that Jason's podcast is on. So go check out Jason's stuff. He's also on all major social medias, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. He's there. And he's always posting shorts and stuff like that of his build. So excellent builder. Always good videos. So go check that out. Next up, Paul messaged me today. It's not definite yet, but it sounds like it will be. Let me go. It looks like we're going to be, most likely, it's more on the yes side than the no side, but when we get a definite answer, I'll let you know. We're going to be adding to the Hobby Link International shop 3 companies. Zimmy Model, who I've never heard of before, but I went to check them out, and they got some cool stuff there. They have a 1/35 scale Huey that I'd like to get. Panda Model and Kitty Hawk. So those 3 are going to be possibly added to the shop. So once I get more information on that, I will let you know. We do have all the LEDs except the SMDs. I still haven't had a chance to do the SMDs. on the shop, and you see it's still a mess, still a mess, still a mess back here, but it's supposed to rain this weekend. I doubt I'm working any overtime this weekend because my boss isn't around, so I probably won't be working overtime. I'll be home trying to clean this up and getting some stuff done. If it has your logo, it's valid enough. I'll definitely send you an email. Yes, it has my logo. Here, I'll show you. Ow, ow, ow. And the knee's being bad again. Oh, here you go, Jess. I don't know if that's going to pop up, but yeah, that's what we put in every order that goes out. We put one of those in the box because it has all our information on the back, our website, our community, our YouTube, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. We're on everything too, and our shop. So I always see you getting the card, so I figured I'd send one out to you. What's going on, Phil? Good to see you, sir. And Brian Knowles. How did I miss you? The old gamer Chuck Skull, too. What is going on? What is going on, Kenny? I'm about to post a new kit I got today on the site. Very cool. And I apologize. I haven't even been on the forum. I haven't done anything. I haven't checked anybody's posts. I'm way behind on model builds, not my own personal one. Everybody knows I haven't done that, but posting up everybody's models, I'm behind on that. And I gotta pretty much email everybody to make sure that their Halloween builds are up, because like, you know, we lost a month's worth of stuff. I didn't get one of those cards in your order. That's because yours came direct. What did you get? Verifier, right? If you order from me, you know, anything that I hold, like LEDs, boards, what else do we sell? Oh, all the Cat 4 stuff and Cat Ran, anything that comes from me, then you get a card in there. Caitlin got a card. Dirk, Captain Dirk, what is going on? Yes, it's a little late, Dirk. Now I know to go on at 8 o'clock so I can catch Dirk. There you go, Jess. It looks like a shop card. Then if you claim it's a shop card, it's a shop card. Yeah, it's Dirk. It's Dirk. If you guys didn't know, I think I posted it. I know I posted it on a short. I did get the Fine Molds Millennium Falcon, thanks to Shu. Thank you very much, Shu, for sending that over. So hopefully, I will be able to start doing those reviews and unboxings. Well, basically unboxings as soon as I can. This is because you don't deserve one. Chris, you got a King Bob card. Dirk is on here. The stream must be ending. Yes, that's usually when Dirk shows up. Kenny's card. It's his customers. You can never be too. That's right. I card all the customers. Card all the customers. I got to bring this knee up onto the chair. Now, the next thing I'm going to ask, anybody that plans on, I got to actually text message Bud just in case he's not watching because he said he wants to send more kits over. Don't send any more kits right now for giveaways or anything like that. I'm running out of room here. Running out of room for kits. So I want to make it through all the kits that people have sent me first for giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, it's almost the end of the month. So between this Saturday, next Wednesday, and next Saturday, we'll have the September giveaway. But right now, I got a ton of kits here that you guys sent over. Everybody here appreciates that. I appreciate it. But let us get through these kits, and then if you want to send something again for giveaways, you know, we'll take them once all of these are done, and then we can do more giveaways. So those are on hold right now. So please don't send anything right now. There's a ton of kits underneath here, underneath the black thing. I got kits in this box from Bud, and then Mark's Hobby, and Nick sent me stuff that I got under here. So we got a ton of stuff that we got to get through before we stack up any more kits in this garage, because it's getting a little out of hand. Let's see. Who did I miss? I thought I seen Scott. There he is. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you, sir. There's Kelly yelling. Smash that like button, people. Thank you, Richard. Nice builds, too, by the way, Richard. Nice builds. So, I was just going to say something else, and I don't remember what I was going to say. So this weekend, it'll just be me, Kelly, Kenny's working, and Mom. And they say I should have time this weekend to do my witch model. We shall see about that. I'm hoping it is going to I'm hoping I will have time. That's what I'm trying to say, this weekend to do some work on it. And yes, hockey season, preseason starts this this Saturday. Yes, this Saturday, the 23rd, preseason starts. So bring on hockey season. What's going on, Gadgetron 3000? What's going on, Ken? We got many plethora of Kens in this live stream. If you're new here, and if you're new here and didn't know, and I actually, speaking of new, I have to go through who our new subscribers are. If you're new here and didn't know, once a month we have a monthly giveaway. Sometimes we miss it because I'm doing things and I'm not on here, and then we make up for it. The following month we give away, instead of 3, we give away 6. But how it works is we have like these things called Chippy Chips. It's a little currency during the live stream, so the longer you watch, you gain Chippy Chips, and then you use those at the end of the month to buy raffle tickets. So for every 15 minutes you watch, you get 5 Chippy Chips. A raffle ticket's 10, so every half an hour you get 1 Chippy Chip, and that's pretty much, you only need 1 to get in. The guys know what I'm going to say. We've had winners that used 100 Chippy Chips, winners that have used 1 Chippy Chip. So there's no rhyme or reason to how the thing works. We use Streamlabs, and it has a little automated picker thing. So that's what we do here. $50 says no stream at no witch model this weekend. I will take that bet. I'm betting that no witch at least. What's going on, Ruben? What's going on, Ruben? Let's go Penguins. Yes, I see Penguins. Oh, no. If you work on your build, then I have to work on mine. That's not fair. This is true. Spence is our glacial builder. Me and him are always battling for the slowest builder. But I would like to get this place cleaned up this weekend. I'm still waiting on the people to get me an appointment for the fence. I had the people to come here and not grade it, but get it as flat as possible, because perfectly grading it would have cost more money. So this weekend, if it's not raining bad, I got to get along the edge of the fence, finish that up, and then hopefully the fence will come soon. Then we'll have the shed after that, and then we'll get all this crap out of here, and we could fix this place up and have a little more room in here, because everything is piled up on top of me. Space loot. Nah, that's the old stuff, the space loot. Space loot is the old stuff. It will be stuck in the basket all weekend. What's stuck in the basket? I must have missed something. Then there's me. That doesn't win no matter how many space loot I spend. That's because Chris jinxed you. Do the witch while sitting in traffic. I wish I could. While I'm sitting in traffic, most of the time I'm nodding off and falling asleep, trying to keep my eyes open. I'm dumping all 5,000 Chippy Chips on the next giveaway. Actually, I got to get pictures for the next giveaway, because I don't have all of the pictures up, I don't think. Where's the monthly giveaway? I know I don't have buds in here yet. But up for grabs during the giveaways is still the F-14A Tomcat. This is from Jason Lang, until I say differently. The F9F-8 Cougar, the F-100 Fighter Bomber, an F-5E Tiger II. I think those are all from Jason Lang. Up next is the Sherman M4A1 Screamin' Mimi. This is from Mr. Bob Bruce. That's in here. And then we have from Joe, Mad Genius Productions, the Trumpy Russian Tank T-72 M1. And then we have the, this is from Nick, the X-Wing Starfighter, which was sitting around here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I put so many things all over the place. I got to find it. The Moon Bus, the Space Clipper. These are from. See, I'm getting mixed up. I'm pretty sure this is from Mark's Hobby Bench. The Ghostbusters Ecto 1A. The 3-piece Adversary set. Then I'll show you what Bud. I'll whip them out of the box again. The Yonkers JU-523M, the History Makers Lunar Lander, the Star Trek III Klingon Cruiser, 50th anniversary, I think this is 650 scale Enterprise, the F9F-2P Panther from Hobby Boss, and that's those. Those are those that are in there. Some of those kits come with etch and stuff too. Yes, some of them do come with etch and stuff too. I'll go over that when we do the giveaway. and then I'll go through these again for anybody that's new. I have to add these. I gotta add these pictures. These pictures up there. Who's that? TikTok? No. Anybody interested? Omar just changed his cover photo on Facebook. That's what that was. All right. I'm assuming this is Blom and Voss BVP 178 reconnaissance jet. This is in 1/72 scale. It's 100% complete. Has directions and decals. So these are from Bud. Bud sent these over. And Bud, if you're watching, because I know you watch and you haven't been chatting, don't send anything for a while. I'll let you know when. The F-14A Tomcat high visibility, another one 100% complete. Directions and decals in that one. That one too. Run through these pretty quick. These, I really need to find pictures this weekend and put them up in the giveaway. The Strike Fighter Tornado from Eschi. Of course, it's complete with directions and decals. That guy there. The F-16D Fighting Falcon. I think these are mostly 1/72 scale. That guy there. Hello, Kalinsky. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, Kelly's singing.
They just went out.
Oh, did they all pee and poop?
Janie and Blaine peed. Willow didn't.
Oh boy, she probably peed on the floor. F-35A Lightning II. Kelly's here, everybody. We got that one. She's gonna wave in front of the camera. I think there's Kelly's fingers. There's Kelly's fingers. I think this one's probably one of my favorites in the box. Polikarpov U-2PO-2. The biplane. I'm not looking at the chat, so I will catch anything you say after.
Okay.
The Savoia Marchetti SM-81. That one's still in the Kelly's trying to hide. No, the chat's facing me. And I know Ben Builds would like to win this one because he said something about it. This is the Macross Zero MiG-29. It looks like the 20th anniversary edition. And that one is, I'm trying to get it in the light. That one's a pretty cool kit. You could sit there if you want, Kel. Oh, yeah, everybody's saying hi, Kelly. What's going on, Benny? Free Kyle, Benny. Free Kyle. Free Kyle. All right, so those are going to be added so I can flip through the things and put those up so you guys can see them, so I can just flip through that. Hold on. I want to look at something else to tell you how many days we have left. 40 days till Halloween, so that means we have 38 days. They're going to be cutting close. We have 38 days left to get our builds in. If you want to get in on the Halloween build, the easiest way to give the pictures over to me so I can make a little slideshow is to go over to the community. I will jump on that now. Sign up at the community. Me and Spence usually check and see who's signing up. Teaching screen. When I'm on the teaching screen right now, I can't see anything anybody's saying. But the easiest way for any of your finished builds for any of the group builds is to come over to here, the annual group build. Let me make sure that you're seeing that. Yes, you are. The one that says annual group build model showcase. Just click in there, start a new title, title it with the year, which group build you're in, and the name of your build. So I got to grab some of these. Like I said, I got to email a bunch of people, and I got to go through all of these to make sure that I have them saved on my computer so I can make all the stuff for Halloween and all the other group builds. So I have not done any other trophies, and I'm sorry you guys are waiting so long for those. It's just been a crazy, crazy year. It's been a crazy freaking year. And for those that don't know, I'll go to the homepage. If you're interested in our group builds, you can go to our main site, hobbylinkinternational.com. All sorts of information on here. We try to get up, finished builds that people send us because we like to post your work over here to share with everybody possible. Let me see. Group builds. You could come under group builds. Just click group build rules. I will be putting up new group build rules soon for next year's group builds, and we've dropped down to 4. So we have the bunch over here. This is where all the rules are. I'll grab the link, and then I'll go through. I will go through whatchamacallit, the group builds here really quick just to show you. Let me paste that here. Let's enter that there. There's a link. Spence beat me to it. Spence is the man. Liam, what's going on? Yes, I have not done trophies yet, my friends. I still have not done trophies because it's just freaking crazy around here. So I will tell you the group builds real quick before I move on to any topic that we're going to talk about. These are coming up. Everything's going to end December 31st unless I tell you differently. So the figures, big and small group build, HLI figures and busts, could be any figure and bust. The Korean War group build, the WWW group build, Wings, Wheels, Waves, and Worlds. This is all civilian or civil servant. The first annual Sci-Fi Fantasy, to keep the Sci-Fi Fantasy name alive. This is anything sci-fi or fantasy, from Warhammer 40K up to Alien, Star Trek, and all that other good stuff. Hey, Keith, what's going on? And Liam. Good to see you guys. And then we got the Halloween group build. This one is going to end October 28th. Then we'll have our Halloween live show on Halloween night. And November 1st, it starts all over again. We start our Halloween build. Then we got the TV and movie group build. This is anything you've seen on TVs, on a TV screen or a movie screen. It could be from a commercial, it could be from a TV show, mini series, real movie, documentary, anything you've ever seen on TV. This group build does really well. Excuse me. This group build does really well, and it can incorporate pretty much anything that we've seen out there. So it makes it easy for building. All right. I put them up over here. I just didn't put them on the main site. This is what's going on for 2024. We've reduced the number of group builds again because, again, we've had too many, and we get less and less participants in each one because we have too many. So we're going to go with 4, I think it is. Just 4. We got the Star Wars group build. That the show is May the 4th, so the pictures of your completed builds will have to be to me by May the 2nd. This way I could get everything ready for the show on May the 4th. And then May the 5th, the Star Wars group build for 2024 will begin. Right? Yes. Well, we're in the 2024 one now. We're in the 2024 one now because it started May. It's so confusing. Started May the 4th, 2023. So when we showed in 2024, this is for the 2024 group build. And then May the 5th starts the 2025 group build. That's how it goes. Then we got the TV and movie group build. Anything, like I said before, anything documentary-wise, movie-wise, miniseries, commercial, comedy. It doesn't matter. As long as you've seen it on TV or a movie, it's absolutely fine, which we got rid of the WWW group build, WWW group build, and the military group build because they weren't really doing that well. We do have a few builds in each one, and all the builds that were in there actually could have been put in here. So say the military builds from the Korean War, we would see those on a documentary, World War II, Vietnam, any type of military stuff we would either see in a movie or we would see in a documentary or something like that. If you guys do want to do a military group build, I know we don't have a lot of guys that get into them. We'll do our own personal one on the forum, and then we can, do a vote if we want to do Korea, Vietnam, World War II, just specifically tanks, or something like we all build a Tiger tank. If we want to do military, we'll do that as a group one on the forum. Well, we'll have to pay attention to the stream when all hopped up on Halloween candy, all hopped up on my candy corn. And then we got the 2024 Sci-Fi Fantasy group build. Again, this is anything sci-fi fantasy, Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, Star Trek, Aliens, whatchamacallit, Warhammer 40K, any of that good stuff falls into the sci-fi and fantasy group builds. And then we have the Halloween group build. So that starts November 1st and runs to next year. Okay. And also in the sci-fi and fantasy, I include like superheroes and everything like that because it is fantasy world. Superman's a fantasy. Lord of the Rings, all that stuff falls into the sci-fi and fantasy group build. Wanders in and sits back. Scale model muse. What's going on, Marcy? Good to see you. Candy corn rocks. I love candy corn. I even got candy corn pumpkins upstairs. Speaking of pumpkins, I just harvested all my pumpkins before the little animals ate them. They weren't all orange, plus they're coming back there. I got a few decent sized ones. I got them on the deck because they weren't fully orange. Some were fully orange, some weren't. So I got them on the deck, sitting in the sun, rotating them. I got a ton of gourds. So it did pretty well for my first time ever doing pumpkins. So that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I had to mention candy corn. Spence, do I have to go upstairs and grab myself some candy corn? I love candy corn. Pure sugar. Pure sugar. Nothing wrong with the pure sugar. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I still got to do. Haven't even had time to do the green strawberry unboxings that I've been talking about. The Millennium Falcon unboxings. Those are going to take time because I really want to. I'm probably going to bug Spence a little bit because he did send me some information. This way I can tell which Millennium Falcon kit is based on what movie version. And then we'll go over that. And I'm not going to compare, like I said, I'm not going to compare the fine molds or the Bandai to the Revell Level 3 or the MPC Round 2 kit. It's just not fair. The Revell and the MPC are nowhere near quality like the fine molds and the Bandai. So Revell and MPC will go up against each other, and fine molds and Bandai will go up against each other. And once I get to doing those, I think candy corn has more sugar than sugar. It might. I love the candy corn. It's upstairs. It's upstairs in the pumpkin bowl. I'm telling you. And even I think I like the pumpkins, the candy corn pumpkins, more than the candy corn, just because it's bigger and it's just big sugar pill. That's all it is. I'm trying to think, was there anything behind me that I want to talk about? I will be doing, anybody that doesn't know, and I got to put up the thing too. Thanks to Steve, the Maker's Cave, he's doing a $25 gift certificate to Mega Hobby that will have a giveaway on Halloween night. So I'll try to get 2 more things to give away. We'll try to give away 3 things on Halloween night. I will be making these guys up again. We're going to use the Crypt Keeper for the trophies. So we'll have trophies again. Now I'm going to see if I could get into the light. You probably can't see that. But the trophies, basically it's going to be this. It's going to be a black base. I print off the Crypt Keeper. I paint them gold, silver, and bronze for first, second, and third place. And then I had the plaque made up. It'll say first place, the 2023 HobbyLink International Halloween Group Build, first, second, and third place. And then they'll be shipped out to you. The vote will be by community members, and that vote happens on the form. This way there's no cheating. You can only vote once. You can vote once for 3, your top 3. So you pick your top 3, and once your vote is locked in, it's locked in. You can't change it, because after you vote, you'll be able to see who's in first, second, and third place at the time. So we'll be doing these trophies again. I'll be ordering the bases again, and we will put them together and have 3 new trophies. That's why I want to get this done. That there out, so I could print him up in 12K. Hopefully he looks a little better. Bob, Bruce, Spence, and myself were voted the top 3 last year. I thank you guys very much for voting, for everybody that had a build in there. If you do not want your Halloween build to partake in the friendly contest portion of the group build, please let me know, and I won't put your build to be voted on. Some people don't want it, so we will take that out and just leave everybody else's builds in there, and that will be that. They haven't made candy corn since 1985, so it's bad. It's like a Twinkie. Twinkies last forever. Yeah, I saw he's got the D'Agostini, or the fan home now, Millennium Falcon. Hey, I was just talking about you, Steve. Your ears must have been ringing. I was just saying what a kind gentleman you are with the donation of the $25 gift certificate for the Halloween group build. Thank you very much, Steve. That's the Maker's Cave right there is Steve, and he's donating the $25 gift certificate. Nick, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm on late tonight because it's crazy. It's crazy. I have time for nothing. Nothing at all. But I had to make sure I got on here tonight because I'm just missing way too many shows. And yes, Brian, Boyd's going to do a very nice job with that. He's repainting it and all that other good stuff. Yes, indeed. So, I was going to make a video about it, but might as well chit-chat here. I did a short on it. I think it was titled 3D print model building is the same as plastic model building. Changed my mind. And a few people answered, and it was the same answers I see pretty much all the time on Facebook with between 3D printing and 3D print model building and styrene plastic model building. To me, they're both the same. To me, they're definitely both the same. I think the most common answer, and Spence had one, and I think a couple of the other guys had the same answer as to the most common answer is for some reason glue. And gluing makes it 3D printing not the same, 3D print model building not the same as plastic model building. I understand that the solvent melts the plastic and the CA holds the resins together, but they're still adhesives. One's doing a different job, one's melting and one's just holding it together. But you're still gluing the parts together. You're still building a model kit. We're still using, like, there's no difference between the plastic model paints I use. I use the same airbrush. I use the same paintbrushes. I use the same primer. I use the same paints. The only difference is there's still sanding, sanding the parts down, filling in the gaps. I'm trying to think of what else. Detail painting, all that good stuff. They're both the same. The only difference between 3D printing and the model is the model kit comes, and you can see Godzilla over there. The model kit comes in a box with directions. The 3D print comes as a file, and I print it up myself, or we print them up ourselves. The main thing I think really is going to happen in the future is you're going to see Tamiya and other companies, they're going to figure out a way that you can only print that thing up once or twice, and then your files are going to disappear somehow. But you're going to see it in the future. Tamiya, Trumpeter, Hobby Boss, sooner or later you're going to have 3D files you can buy from these companies because 3D printing's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and cheaper. Because most of like I said, all the things I have here, I did not have to rebuy. It's the same for both. I don't have to buy the only difference is I already have rubber gloves. I always use those for model building. Now I use them for 3D printing so I don't get the goopy goop on my hands. So the adhesive thing, we use CA glue in plastic model building too. So the only thing I don't use is solvent-based, whatchamacallit. Now on to Spence's answer. We got to call Spence out. Is chicken skin from the supports an issue? Still learning. I don't get that on the supports. I don't get that like flash on the supports. Some craft hobby related news. Joan Fabric might be the next big retail chain to bite the dust. They only have about $20 million in cash against $1 billion in debt. Say goodbye to them. They're done. They are done. If resin garage kits are model building, then so is 3D printing. Well, that's what I was going to bring up, Chris. If the hardcore plastic model builders are saying 3D resin printing is not model building, then the busts that John Dennett makes, you're still painting it, so I still consider it a model. That's a garage kit resin. Well, that's more than a garage kit. That's a resin build. There's resin models. So you're going to have to discount those as models. Then you have things like I have Quark up there, who's a vinyl model kit. So if you're saying, and that takes a different type of glue and different techniques to work with the vinyl. So if you're saying because of the glues and stuff like that, that 3D printing isn't real model building, then neither are those other things. Then just plastic is the only model building, which isn't the truth. It's all still model building. But I want to get to Spence's one. Ooh, somebody beat you to the mod button? Somebody say something that or did we have a bot in here? We all use resin. We do. We all use resin parts on model kits, especially when we get aftermarket stuff and stuff like that. I just think it's the old. What's going on, Paul Di Tomaso? I think it's just more of the. I don't even want to say old. It's just the hardcore stickler styrene guys that don't want to admit that the hobby's taking a turn again to a different platform. Plastic, like I always say, isn't going anywhere for a while, but we're going to lean more and more towards 3D printing. And 3D printing is awesome because there are so many kits that you can get through 3D printing that you can't get through a model company. Like, look, Boyd, when you saw the Jeepers Creepers truck that he just did, if you just watched his stuff, that's what he was texting me before he put up the video. And I said I couldn't tell you what he was doing, because I was talking about the Jeepers Creepers truck, and he printed it up and he was sending me pictures during the process, which was awesome to see. He did a really good job on that. He's doing the shuttlecraft from V. He did the Darth Vader figure 3D print. So Boyd's really getting into the 3D printing too. It's just another outlet for us to have fun and build things that we might not see otherwise. And if I could just get this one out of the box. But Spence's answer was too about scratch building, and it is a different technique. Scratch building, somebody scratch building something for a plastic model, or scratch building for a diorama, or scratch building out a styrene sheet and styrofoam or whatever they may be using a model kit. The main difference is, and it's a different set of tools, I guess you would say, for the person that's scratch building for 3D. Basically, they're drawing it up and then they'll print it out. But a lot of 3D print modelers also scratch build a ton of stuff for the model themselves. If they don't like a file they bought and maybe the sword is not how it's supposed to be, they'll scratch build a sword for it and stuff like that. I just think there's really no difference between the 3D world and the styrene world, except for the material, the resin versus styrene plastic, and how we get those models. We get those models either in a box, sometimes in a plastic bag, depending on where you order it from, or out of a 3D printer. So that's the only main difference between the two. Options. There's plenty of options with 3D printing. A lot of options, which I like. 3D print smell bag, Kenny. It's not as bad as you think, Brian. It's really not as bad as you think. I sit here only literally 3 feet away from my resin printer, and I will be working on editing a video, or if I'm over there, I'm only 6 feet away building a model. It doesn't stink because I keep the lid on. Of course, if you keep the lid off of it, those fumes are going to come out, and if you're not in a well-ventilated area, you're going to smell it. I have no windows in here. No windows, no ventilation, nothing sucking anything out, and I don't smell it at all. I have no filters on the machines or anything like that. As long as my cover's on there while the printing process is going on, I don't smell anything. And when I do take the lid off, you will smell the resin, but that dissipates in seconds, and then I'm good to go. So it's really not as bad as it seems. Jeff! What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. Hopefully the ferrets are doing well. You missed your buddy Kelly. She was already down here, and you missed her. I might have to make a special phone call and tell her to come say hello to you. Probably same arguments when kits came out when we compared to scratch build. Exactly. I think it's people just don't want to change and learn something new. Why not learn something new? It's always good to learn something new. I thought I was going to have a really tough time with 3D printing and learning and stuff, because I get frustrated very quickly if I can't grasp the concept really quickly, and I get frustrated, and I'll throw something, I'll break something if I can't if I can't figure it out. But they've made 3D. Ooh, I hit the microphone. They made 3D printing so simple. Using the slicers isn't bad at all, and there's a ton of people in our groups that know about 3D printing that are always willing to help out. So it's a good deal. It's fun. Newest meme right there, Kenny. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's gonna screen capture that because I'm like making a goofy face. And went from wood to plastic. Exactly. Or even like Bravo 6. I told you guys this before. We had in our first magazine, Bravo 6. We asked him about, does he think model building's ever going to go away? And he said no. It's just it's an evolving hobby. And he said, if you think about it, the first thing people did was carve little men out of stone, and then they moved on to something else, and then we moved on to wood models and plastic models and resin models. So it's just something that's always developing, and it's good for us. It gives us more options. We don't have to look at 25 different types of Tiger tanks that are out there by every company, or another damn Spitfire or another damn Corsair or something like that. We don't have to look at those. We can go onto CG Trader or Gambody or another site and find just oodles of possibilities out there of different things that you never thought you'd be able to build because it didn't come in kit form, but now you can do it in 3D printing form. So it's very good. You called? When? Who called? I didn't call anybody. Oh, Jeff called you. Jeff called you. I didn't call you, Benny. But yeah, it's just a new way to build models, and it's just like this guy. I love this guy. I love this guy right here. There's no way. Focus. I would have found this in kit form. I would have never found Mickey Mouse as Jason Voorhees in his dirty clothes with the mask on his face and the machete in his hand. I would have never found this other than 3D printing, or if I was lucky enough, somebody, a garage kit maker, would have made this as a figure and sold it as a garage kit. That's the only other way we would have found it. This, probably due to licensing, with Disney, is one of the reasons we would have never found it. But you're not going to find something like this. I don't have any 3D vehicles yet, but and it lets me do something I really like too, because there's a lot of figures with 3D printing. I would have never found Batgirl like this, all sorts of stuff. I got to get a cabinet, man. She is dusty as hell. I got to get one of those IKEA glass cabinets to protect these models before they're too dusty and ruined. Stay there. I gotta watch my hand. I don't want to knock anything over. But yeah, I would have never found anything like that if I didn't have a 3D printer. And I thank Omar for getting me into the 3D printing. Kelly. Oh, Jesus Christmas, Jeff. All right, let me call her Jeff. We'll put her on speaker. Let's see if she picks up. Jeff, just for you, we'll put her on speaker too. We'll put her on speaker. But yeah, 3D printing, if you're not into it, and you want to get into it, it's fun.
Hello?
Hey,
Yes.
Jeff wants to know if you're coming to say hello.
Yes.
Okay. All right, bye. Jeff, she's going to come down to say, hey, Bob. Yes, not a shameless plug at all. We have the Chris Cortell, well, not we, Bob is running the Chris Cortell Annual 2023 Cancer Awareness Group Build. It is listed on the community, has it posted over there. If you go over to Bob's channel, you could check it out over there. Can he put the finger back up? That finger? That one? But yeah, I keep getting off the 3D printing thing. But yeah, I guess that's basically it. That 3D printing is just a new outlet for us to get some really cool models, have some fun, print them out. And my favorite thing about 3D printing is I mess up a lot of stuff, and I've thrown out models because I messed it up and got frustrated. If I break something or anything like that, I can just reprint it and do my thing. Did Shu win yet? Not yet, one. Not yet. Let's just hope that big companies don't come to shut down some of these artists. even if they do shut down the artist, I've seen it already, and you see new artists pop up or that artist come back with a new name, and the stuff is out there again. So, Jeff, did you see that from the side? You got a side finger. You got a side finger. Here, I'll let you sit here, Kel, and say hello to Jeff. Oh, this knee. I can't help it. The knee. No, I need a new knee.
I'll get you a cane.
There you go, Jeff. I'll give you your girlfriend.
Hi, Jeff. How are you? See, I did the overbite. Hey, everybody. How are you? Haven't talked to you in a long time. Things have been hectic around here. Work started, and that's been crazy. I'm sure Kenny told a lot of you my mom has to have a surgery on Friday. She'll be okay. But it's just another thing that she has to, sorry, I'm tired, overcome. But we'll deal with it. And it's just been like a lot, doing a lot of stuff around the house, getting things done, moving in that positive direction, trying to get ready for the holidays, because every year we say, we're going to do it really nice, and then the holidays come and we're like, so this year we're kind of like not forcing ourselves but pushing ourselves to be more festive and all that. So, and
we're gonna be the merriest bunch of assholes this side.
We're the Grizz, we're the Conklins. So, and he's been like really busy working a lot of overtime, and I know he's starting to get what?
That's Jeff just texted me.
I miss you too, Jeff. And I know like he's been frustrated because he hasn't been really able to work on his model. But
Oh, 5 minutes. I gotta take my medication.
Yes, he has a timer.
Otherwise,
It's an alarm.
Forget.
It's an alarm. And what's this with your mom in the bed? She's got to stop pushing into bed. She has nothing else to do. But yeah, no, Kenny's working. He's doing good. How is everybody out there now? How's everybody doing? Well, the only way I'll know is if I read the comments, right?
Comments.
All right, hold on.
That's it. You're cut off, you lush Kenny. I haven't been drinking.
Yeah. How's my Kelly? Hey, Jeff. I'm good. Hi from Ireland.
Well,
hi, Liam.
Happy belated birthday, Paul, and congrats on the new kitten.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, damn you, Shu.
Who?
Shu said, and now the show got 100% better.
Oh, yeah, so,
Hi from Ireland, Kelly.
hello.
Liam.
I know, I said hello, Liam. I said hello, Liam. Yeah.
And look, did you see Jeff said, how's my Kelly?
Yes, I did. Let's see. Hey, Sugar Mom. Hey, Bruce. How are you? Bob Bruce. Let's see. Just keep up with the newspaper chatting. No. Hey, Hey, Kenny's boss. Hey, Munchkin Modeling.
That's Dan the man.
Oh, hi, Dan. I thought he'd relax by coming home and rubbing the witch's butt a little bit. You're talking about me or the model? Oh, alright. Sorry I can't stay popping in to shove my thumb up Kenny's tube.
Is that Kaylin?
White glove.
That's Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin.
There you go, Spence.
He'll get it any way he can, I guess. Every weekend, Kenny, my mother-in-law has him doing something, building something. I don't know how this woman has fit so much stuff in her room, but everything she has to fit in her room requires something being built. And I bought a cabinet a few months ago. No, it was more than it was about a few months ago. I bought a cabinet, and I put one piece of it in my room, and then the other piece was down by the front door. But I was like, I'm not gonna bother him. I'm not gonna ask him. When he has time, he'll just do it. or whatever. And I think it was, yeah, last weekend. We just, not this past weekend, last weekend. He just he was like, I'm not gonna be able to do my show. I might as well just build stuff and stuff. So he had just spent a lot of the weekend like doing stuff and building everything so he doesn't have to. Um but that's what took the dogs out because I got home. I was stuck in traffic. I got home at 4:30. No, yeah, about 4:30. I had to have turn around right back to the island because my mom had a dentist appointment. Then I had to stop and get his medication. Then I stopped at my old place to see if I had mail, and then I had to go to ShopRite because they needed stuff. So I didn't get home until almost 7, and then we ate really quick, and then he came down to do the show, and then I fed the dogs and took them out so he didn't have to. And I think I'm gonna turn in because I have to wash my hair.
You could turn into a pumpkin.
No, I gotta wash my hair because I don't know if like for the last, like, I would say it's like the last year, but I'm noticing like get like, it's not dandruff, it's like I have like a sensitive scalp, I guess, like it flakes. And last night, I don't know if you ever like rub your head or whatever when you're tired, but I was like just rubbing my head, right? And so I go to sleep, I wake up, and it was like all like these like white flakes, and it was disgusting. It like, I don't like it, like freaks me out. And I bought like this stuff, this oil, to put in your scalp to kind of, and you massage it in, and it's supposed to, um help it. And I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So I'm going to take a shower, wash my hair. I have some work I have to get done. Tomorrow's parent teacher conference. So I have to rush home because I do that virtually. And then Friday, I have my mom. And I said to Kenny, I was like, we were talking about he's been being kept very busy and stuff, and he's, gets frustrated because he wants to be able to do his thing. And I told him, like, I get it. I'm trying to get a business off the ground, and I haven't baked in
Months.
months because every time you turn around,
And Dan
it's
wants
something
his
else.
apple cupcakes.
I know. And every time you turn around, it's something else and something else, and we gotta do this and we gotta do that, and it's like there's no downtime, and there doesn't seem to be any understanding in that. Like that we need downtime, and we're just not getting it. So last weekend, I got up early because he had to work. I cleaned this whole friggin' house from top to bottom. And Sunday, we got some stuff for the front, and then I spent the rest of the time cleaning and cleaning, just like, because you have 5 people living in a house, and it built, and the dogs and everything, and it like builds up, and you don't want it to be messy. So I just did all of that so that I could just do a little bit every night. And then when this weekend comes, because I'm going to be back and forth from the hospital and everything, Kenny isn't overwhelmed, so he could do what he has to do. But it's a pain in the ass. Adulting sucks. It really sucks. It just, I'm not, I don't like it at all. um I used
I
to have
like
Head
what
and Shoulders. Yeah,
I like
that's the
what Liam
thing.
just said. Work to live, not live to work.
Yeah. I used to, I actually did, I tried Head and Shoulders, and it didn't really help. So, and this never happened to me before, so I don't know if it's like a seasonal thing. I don't know if,
Oh, oh. Scale model snail. That's Jess. She just said she has the same thing, and she uses keto. No,
I know what you're talking about. It's like a brown
special
bottle.
shampoo from the doctors. That's why I say go to the
Oh,
dermatologist.
yeah. I'll make an appointment because to go after work, I guess, whenever I can. and I'll go because it's like that never happened. And it's like, I typically, not that we're getting into this like in vanity, but I typically, it's not like really healthy for you to wash your hair every day. And when I had curly hair, I had to wash it every day because if I didn't, I look like it was like the 70s, But then when I got my hair straightened, I didn't have to do that. And I could usually wash my hair like twice a week. And it was always healthy. It's always, good. But in the last while, I don't know. It's just like my point is that I can't go like twice a week. I have to like wash it like every other day now, So yeah, I'm going to have to go to the dermatologist. Um,
She's
Oh,
always
you know what?
stressed.
That's true. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little story.
She was locked in a classroom with a kid she had
When
threatened to kill her.
what?
Nothing.
Yeah. Um, when little Kenny and I used to go away, we used to go up to the Catskills. He never saw me like have fun, really have fun, and not like care. He never saw me drink, like have a cocktail. And one year he said, we went and we had like a really good time. And then the following year we were going again. He's like, Mom, I can't wait to see you lit. And I was like, what? And he was like, I can't wait to see you for us to go away because I've never seen you have so much fun. I've never seen you this, that, that. And I guess that kind of bothered me a little bit because, you know, it really is like I am always stressed, always. And depending on the situation, it could be worse. My job is good, but I'm being tasked with a lot of extra responsibilities this year. I have like a lot of different things I'm taking the lead on, which requires now a lot more work and a lot more organization. So that is kind of taking precedence over certain things. Um, and then, you get home, you have the chores at home, but then it's like, you feel like you're being pulled in a few different directions, and it's nobody's fault. It's no one's this. It just is, And so I really try to grab those moments, like when like I go in my room and I watch TV and I just like have a little, me time. Um
Just wrote to you. Scale model snail. Well, everybody's writing to you.
mm, Yours is from stress too. Scratch, yeah. Um it's just, from a young age. Yeah, it's just like it's so, like I'm sitting here and I'm like, and I feel like around to see, and it's like I never
Dirk is
had
saying
that.
go Sinead O'Connor, or if that's too much, Annie Lennox.
Yeah, no. I am not one of those people who would look good with like short hair. No.
Oh, Spence, no cussing Kenny out.
What is I? Because can you on stream will listen? uh, yeah, no. And then it's like too. The other thing is, little Kenny. That's been a lot of stress because he got his license, which I'm so proud of him for. But it's like he was 4 days in,
Work is dumb.
and yeah, he was 4 days in.
Liam, have a good night.
Bye, Liam. He was like 4 days in, and then he wants to drive to Staten Island, and that you got to get on the highway and a bridge and this that and the other thing, and I get part of it's me. I'm a little overprotective, but the other thing, it's like it's stress. Like if I know he's going out, I'm not going to sleep, and blah blah blah, and so it seems to be. And I said to him, "You have an uncanny timing because on nights that I think okay it's going to be nice and quiet and I could relax, that's when he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go out after work, but he works till 11, so whatever he's doing is after 11 o'clock, which means he's going to come home at like 11:15. He's going to wake the dogs up, right? Then he's going to run downstairs, change his clothes, run back out, and then whatever time he comes in, he's going to wake up the dogs, he's going to wake up the house, and I can't like say you can't ever go out because of the dogs, but the point is like I don't have a night ever where it's just okay. And I know that part of it, like I create it, you know what I mean? Like I know, I get it, but I can't help it. So, yeah, even now I'm talking to you, I'm very serious. Like I'm already thinking of like, okay, I have a million things to do, but I
Why
really need
so
to do this.
serious?
Yeah, yeah, seriously,
Why
it's
so
like good.
serious, Kel?
So, you know,
Congratulations, Ken's Model Shop. He hit 1,000 subscribers.
who really?
Yeah, Ken's Model Shop.
Nice.
1,000 subs. Congratulations, Ken.
Good for you. Work is dumb.
Work is dumb. Work sucks. Work sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, we're gonna have to go and take medicine and do some other stuff.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch the pumpkin show.
Alright, we'll watch the thing tomorrow then.
Because I really gotta do my work.
We'll watch that tomorrow night.
And yeah, I've been going late to bed late. I was up late last night preparing lessons for this other thing that I'm doing. So
Hey, there's Mark's hobby bench. What's going on? I didn't see Mark before. What's going on, Mark? Alright, say your goodbyes so I can say my goodbyes and then we'll go.
can't you just say bye?
No, I like to be up front and center. You know, it's a Leo thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You like to have the attention.
Plus, it's my show.
It's your show. But they like me more.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Because
So that means you got to build a model now.
after a while,
If
yeah,
Jess builds models.
who's Jess?
Scale model Snail.
I know, but
She builds models.
she built. Okay.
She built her own freaking shed.
Sorry, Jess. I didn't mean it like that. I was just like, ooh, oh, she built her own shed.
Built her own damn shed.
See, now that's a woman I admire. I see these
and
shows
she has
of
cool
these women.
tattoos.
Really? I see
Yes.
these women who put this stuff together. See, Kenny is the type, I'm telling you right now. If I turned around, I could learn how to use a power tool like an MF. But if I turned around and I said to Kenny, yeah, I want to build something. Well, hold up. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to be, well, do you even know what you're doing? Or you shouldn't be standing like that. Or that's not the right saw. Or we got to make a trip to Home Depot. Wrong drill bit. Wrong this, wrong that. Oh, we got to I was off by an inch. Got to go back to Home Depot. That's would be it. And look at you smiling because you know it's friggin' true. And I just.
Take care, Marcy.
But anyway, all right. I will let you all go. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. And I'll see you all next time. All right.
They're betting that I don't build a model this Saturday and Sunday, and I don't do a live show Saturday night. They're taking bets.
No, he'll do the live show Saturday. The model, I'll take that bet.
Bye, Kelly. I'll see you upstairs in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, there goes Kelly, who always takes over the show. And yes, Shu says the show got 100% better. Well, boys and girls, I'm going upstairs to take my medicine. And then we're going to walk the dogs one more time. And then I'm going to bed. And then going to go to work and do the same thing over and over and over again. So, Ken, congratulations again on the on hitting 1,000 subs. Very, very nice. I think that's pretty much it. Saturday is, if anybody's going, it's Jersey Fest. I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Big sci-fi and fantasy show over here in Newark, New Jersey. So if you didn't know about that one, check out, if you're on Facebook, check out their Facebook page. I think they may have a website. Just look up Jersey Fest 2023, because if you just look up Jersey Fest, it comes up something else, I think. So if you're interested in that kind of modeling, there's a big show this weekend. I've been to it before. COVID kind of ruined it. It's an awesome show with a lot of great builds. So go check that out. So I'm going to cut out. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. As always, always appreciate you being here. And I'm going to skedaddle, and I will see you Saturday night. Kelly will force me to be on here Saturday night, and hopefully I get some builds done. See you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.